And that's what it looks like when you're collecting figures. Just boxes over boxes, and I guess you could build a cardboard castle with it. Hello and welcome to Manga-Zen, I'm Kuro, and in this video we are going to look at all the figures I've received in 2021. I had this video planned out for the end of 2021 but decided to wait for a few more figures to arrive. But surprise surprise, I'm still waiting for them. Unboxings and detailed reviews to all of the figures are coming later to this channel, so don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss out. So let's start with the smaller figures that I've received. I decided to stop collecting Nendoroids and only focus on scales, but then this little nugget here came out. Nendoroid 1439 Hatsune Miku by Good Smart Company for 5,000 yen. By the way, any additional information for figures I will put up somewhere on the screen. So this one was made for the 20th anniversary of Digimon and features Hatsune Miku dressed up looking like an Agumon. As Digimon was a big part of my childhood, it was a no-brainer for me to get this Nendoroid. Next up is my first and probably last pop-up parade figure by Good Smart Company. Pop-up parades are a relatively new line of figures from Good Smart Company that is supposed to lay somewhere between price figures and scales quality-wise. So I've bought this Miku Nakano figure from the series Quintessential Quintuplets for 3,545 yen, with the goal in mind of collecting all 5 sisters from the series. But after receiving Miku, I had realized that this line just isn't for me and that I would rather spend a bit more money to get the scale figure for each of the sisters instead. So let's talk about all the scale figures that I've received in the year of 2021. Though I must say, most of my figure pre-orders just got delayed into the abyss. I'm looking at you, Ichika and Miku figure by Wing, and some are still on their way to me. First up, I have the 1/8 scale of Holo by Revolve from the series Spice and Wolf for 30,800 yen. This one is a re-release from 2019, for which I'm quite grateful as I didn't want to get her for the aftermarket price. I decided to go and pick up the version which came with an acrylic stand so that I can display together with the collector's edition of the light novels. The next figure I've gotten is the 1/8 scale of Leafa from the series Sword Art Online by Genco for 18,900 yen. It's a rather expensive figure for its quality and size, and I've seen people online being quite unhappy with the quality of the set, especially with Asuna, which kind of makes me sad as I'm a big fan of Bunbun, the illustrator of Sword Art Online, and this is the closest that a Sword Art Online figure have come to his art style. I still decided to get the limited edition as I wanted to get the wall scroll, which has the cover of volume 17 on it, but yeah, it's not worth this price. Next up is the 1/7 scale from Sinon, which is also from Sword Art Online and by the manufacturer Alta for 7,800 yen. As you can see, I've already unboxed her as I was just too excited. But yeah, Alta never disappoints me. I think that this is probably one of the best looking Sinon figures out there and I'm glad that I own her now with the 2021 re-release. Now let's talk about the rarest figure I've gotten in 2021. Sadly, by this time the figure is already on its way to its new owner. The figure I'm talking about is the 1/7 scale of Taiga Aisaka from Toradora by Chara-Ani for 18,000 yen. But not the normal wedding dress version, but the super limited pink wedding dress version. It was a real struggle to get my hands on her, but the complete story comes in a future story video. Now, you must be asking, Kuro, why did you sell her? Well, all I can say is that the offer was too good, so bye Taiga. This one is the first figure I've received back in 2021. The 1/8 scale of Ichika Nakano from the series Quintessential Quintuplets by Kotobukiya for 11,000 yen. This version here is the Kotobukiya exclusive with its bonus face. There's a funny story about that because I owned 2 Ichikas for a short time, but that's for a future video. Also, Ichika best Quint. I've also purchased the 1/8 scale of Miku Nakano from the Quintessential Quintuplets and Kotobukiya for 11,000 yen. I think I pre-ordered her first out of all the scales in 2021, but I got her quite late. And of course, I also got her with the Kotobukiya bonus. Next is the 1/8 scale of Yotsuba Nakano from Kotobukiya for 11,000 yen. As you can guess, I am on a trip to collect all 5 of these sisters as you don't want to separate them. That would just be cruel. Of course, I also got her with the Kotobukiya bonus. The final figure I've gotten in 2021 was the 1/8 scale of Itsuki Nakano by Kotobukiya for, you guessed it, 11,000 yen. I think I've actually paid more for this one as I missed out on the pre-order and needed to get her from some other shop that charged more for her, but at least I got her with the Kotobukiya bonus. So those were all the figures that I've received in 2021. As I said before, sadly a bunch of my orders got delayed into this year or are still on their way, which means more figures and unboxings in 2022. Let me know down in the comments below if you're also collecting anime figures, and if yes, which figures you got in 2021. If you liked this video, then please leave a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm, and if you don't want to miss out on the coming unboxings and reviews, then don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell. See you in the next video. Bye!